AI has made it easy for us to build apps in days and sometimes even hours. But Deploy OS makes it easy for you to deploy and manage your apps and manage your servers as well. So let me quickly show you how this works. And this is the graphic user interface for your VPS or your dedicated server. So let's go in and let me show you. So the first thing you need to do is to connect your server. So you can go to the dashboard and click on add server. So let's add one here. So I'm going to call it demo test. It's pretty straightforward to do that. Anybody right now can handle their server and deploy any app, no matter how complex it is, using Deploy OS. So I put my IP for my server, and you can connect using SSH, or you can connect with password. You authenticate with password. So let me do that with password. And once you've added your password, you click on save. Now your server is connected and it is bootstrapped now, so it's ready for deployment. So these are some quick actions that you can take on your server. So let's go ahead and deploy our first app. So if you want to add more servers, you can just click here and connect all your servers and manage them from one single dashboard. And let's go and deploy our first app. Click on new deployment. So let's deploy this generative engine optimization app. So you can see all the servers here. If I have more than one server here, you can select this drop down to select the server that you want. Now you can choose the build type. So we have repo or the Docker file compose, the real pack or pre-built image or any of that. So I'm going to install it using Docker. You can connect the repo from your computer. So right now I have this right here and I can select it and it's going to run it, but I'm going to do that from my GitHub. I already connected my GitHub to my Deploy OS. So if I click here, I'm going to see all the repos in my GitHub. So I'm going to be installing this one now. And you are supposed to run this at the first time that you're using this. And you are going to add your URL here. So I already connected my URL using the A records to the server, so I'm just going to add the domain here, and then I'm going to add my env here as well. So let me copy it out. And now paste it here and create app. So from the configuration, our app is created now, but it's not yet deployed. So here it's going to verify the DNS and SSL and then run your SSL installation. So it's checking now, so it has confirmed the DNS points to the domain points to the server. So it's running your SSL installation automatically right now. You can sell the scale replicas. It's going to provision you with the PostgreSQL, and you can turn this on so that anytime you push any updates to your GitHub, it will automatically update your server with the new update. So push that on and let's just retry the SSL and see if it's ready. Okay, so no reverse proxy, blah blah blah. So it's expecting us to run the bootstrap again. So let's go ahead and bootstrap. So it's going to run the bootstrap to set up all the dependencies our server needs to run our app. So let's wait for it to do that. All right, so our build bootstrap has completed. So before we continue, let's just verify that the domain actually has nothing on it right now. All right, so it's empty right now. It's just showing the SSH. So let's go back to our deployment, open up GeoApp and retry SSL. Great, so SSL is fully installed now. So it's time for us to deploy our app. So let's go to deploy and a one-click deploy. So the deployment is running now and it's going to take a while. It handles all your dependencies and all the... So I'm going to pause this now and allow it to run. Good. Now our app is fully deployed. So let's go back to our browser and test it out to see if it's working. So that's the page. So let's reload. Voila. And that's it. Our app is deployed to the server and it's ready for use. And you can manage your database as well. So these are the database for this particular one. So we have Redis and Postgres installed. You can manage your backups. You can create automations to handle your backups. You can connect to external buckets to save your backup. You can handle monitoring in real time. You can handle security. You still have access to your terminal from here. You have access to your files from here as well. You can also read and edit each file from this end. You can set up cron jobs. You can manage your secrets. And that's it. And here you get access to the training materials and how to get started. So that's how easy it is to manage your server and deploy your apps using Deploy OS. So we make it easy. AI makes it easy for you to build your apps, and Deploy OS makes it easy for you to deploy and manage your apps. So if you want access, just hit me up and I'll give you early bird access to this. Thank you.